Hi everybody and welcome to the third video. So this one is to show you the actual ZIL code in action, and it's not going to be a tutorial in terms of programming. We're going to tackle that through the use of a group that we've got on Facebook that's set up specifically for that to help learn the language, and there are online tutorials as well, blogs, manuals you can download, etc. And I'll provide the links for those in the description. But for the purposes of this video, just really wanted to show you the code and how to compile it. So, without further ado, effectively you can click on, once you've installed the image, go to the directory, the ZILF directory. Now, in here, you've got the ZILF compiler executables in here, and then you've got the sample games in sample, and then you've also got the library files. Now, to explain how it works, your source code when you create your game is effectively made up of a game file, which is your central file effectively, and then you've also got these library files in the background. These are things like the parser, actions, routines, macros, and all that good stuff. But we're just going to show you today. So I've put everything into a development directory for you in here. So everything's really in here that you need to get started. So Cloak Plus, we're going to be using this as an example. There'll be a second, I'll just open this up. So this is ZIL. This is ZIL code. So this is what it looks like again, as explained in the previous video. It's a Lisp. It's a Lisp language. It's derived from a programming language called MDL, which was designed in MIT in the 1970s. And this is what it looks like. So you've got all sorts of good stuff in here. Objects, rooms, routines, and this is basically how it's all put together. Now, look, we've got to be completely honest. ZIL is basically not an easy language. Okay, it's a hard language. There's no getting around that. Scratch, this is not. Code Kingdom, this is not. However, if you like your coding old school and you want to code in something like JEdit or Emacs, and you want to actually compile the code, this is a fantastic way of doing it. It's a fantastic way of learning. It's hard, but it's fun. I enjoy using it. So that's how the code actually physically looks. How you would go about compiling it is, a second while I go. What I need to do is to open a terminal, and bear with me because I'm actually squinting at my screen as I do this. Not the best way to do a tech demo, I must admit, but here we go. So effectively, you type mono, which is already installed for you on here, ZILF.exe, and then the name of your game file. You only need to do the one name of the game file. All the parser files, basically when you put your game together, you'll include, there's an instruction line that basically says include parser, and that will do the rest. That will build in all of your library files for you. So if we click go, that will start to build. Effectively, it's error checking. It'll tell me if anything's gone wrong. Obviously, in this case, everything's gone through fantastic, so that's great. So it's then created a file in equivalent to effectively machine language for the Z machine or Z machine. And if we then type mono zap.exe, the name of the game file again, this time it's zap. And what this is going to do, we can actually spell, is this is actually going to create the playable file. I'll give it a moment, and you can see it's created Cloak Plus Z5. So from here, we can use the interpreter, or effectively the program that we're going to use to actually play it. Cloak Plus Z5, and here comes the game. And that's what it looks like. And obviously, you can do all the good stuff around. You can put it into verbose mode. You can try to go west, and there we go. And that's it. So that's what the code looks like. that's how you compile it, and this is how you play your final game file. So I hope that was of some use. Again, it's not a full tutorial. There's way too much to go into in a 5-minute video, but basically that's a quick introduction to it, and I'll provide links in the description for when we can get assistance in learning a code. Okay, hope you have fun with it. Enjoy.